Today's tech news moves fast, but understanding it shouldn't be hard. That's why Snarful Solutions Group brings you Connecting the Dots, where we break down what's happening in tech and why it matters to you. Now, let's dive in with your hosts.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Connecting the Dots. I'm Alex.
And I'm Morgan.
We are coming to you live from the Snarful Solutions Group studios right here in Sacramento. It is Thursday, February 5th, 2026, so if you're just getting your day started, go ahead and grab that coffee.
It is a very busy morning. Lots to get to.
It certainly is, and if you're looking out the window here in Sac, well, you're seeing that classic morning fog, so please drive safe on your commute.
The good news is it's supposed to burn off by noon.
Yeah, we're looking at a beautiful sunny high of 69 degrees later today.
Which is really a stark contrast to what's happening on the East Coast. If you're listening in the Northeast or the Mid-Atlantic, please take those weather alerts seriously. A pretty severe Arctic outbreak is moving in.
Yeah, we're seeing predictions of dangerous wind chills, potential for tree damage, power outages. It looks like a really, really serious freeze.
And snow squalls.
Yeah.
So if you're in that part of the country, today is a day to prep.
Definitely. All right, shifting over to the markets for a quick look. It's a little bit of a mixed bag this morning.
The Dow's down a little.
Yeah, down slightly, about 85 points. The S&P 500 is basically flat, just treading water.
But the real noise is coming from crypto.
Oh, yeah. Bitcoin took a pretty significant hit overnight. It's down nearly 3.8%, so it's hovering around $70,200.
That's a sharp drop.
It is. Might be one of those days where you just, close the app and get to work.
Or focus on your coffee.
Great transition. And speaking of focus, we are so thrilled to welcome a new partner to the show today, Strong Coffee.
I actually brewed some this morning before we came on air, and it's really interesting. It's premium instant coffee, but it doesn't have that, that instant taste.
No, not at all. It tastes like a traditional drip brew.
Exactly. But the taste is only half of it. It's the functionality that's pretty incredible. It's packed with 15 grams of protein, MCTs, and even adaptogens like ashwagandha.
So the whole idea is to give you this clean, sustained energy. You don't get that big caffeine spike and then the crash a couple hours later.
It's designed for just steady output. It's become my go-to for these early mornings.
Ours too. And for all of you listening, you can use the promo code SNARFUL, that's SNARFUL, for 20% off your entire purchase at strongcoffeecompany.com.
Definitely worth a try.
And we are definitely going to need to stay sharp today. I'm looking at our Morning Star report, and wow, these are some heavy-hitting stories.
Yeah, we're talking about a huge shift in entertainment, a public brand war between AI giants, and a spending plan that is literally reshaping the internet.
The scale of the numbers we're looking at today it's just staggering.
So where do we start?
Let's start with story number one. Alphabet released their earnings, and while Google search always gets the headlines, the real story here is YouTube.
I mean, the numbers coming out of YouTube are just rewriting the entire media industry. So for the full year of 2025, YouTube's revenue, ads, and subscriptions combined topped $60 billion.
60 billion.
It's an abstract number, so let's put it in perspective. Think about Netflix. We all consider them the winner of the streaming wars, right?
For sure, the default.
Their revenue was around $45 billion.
So YouTube isn't just bigger, it's significantly larger than Netflix.
It's larger than Netflix, larger than Paramount, you name it. The only entertainment company on the planet making more money than YouTube is Disney.
But here's the crucial difference, and I really want to unpack this. Netflix has to spend billions of dollars to make shows. They have to hire actors, build sets.
That's the genius of the YouTube model. Their cost for content is so much lower. It's a revenue share model. They don't pay for a video until that video is already making money.
Right. So while Netflix is burning cash hoping the next big show hits, YouTube is just providing the infrastructure for millions of other people to do it for them.
The profit margin on that is just massive. And the earnings report really highlighted a key behavioral shift that explains all this growth. It's all about the living room.
Yes, this was the stat that jumped out to me. The CEO, Sundar Pichai, said podcast viewing on TVs is up 70%.
Viewing, not listening. Viewing.
That's the key. It means the very definition of TV has changed. We used to think of YouTube as something you watch on your phone.
Right, on the bus or at your desk.
Yeah.
Now, people are coming home, sitting on the couch, and throwing YouTube up on their 65-inch screen for hours.
It's replaced the sitcom. It's the new prime time. And you can see it in their other numbers, too, like the NFL Sunday Ticket.
Which hit a record high for paid subscribers. They've absolutely conquered the living room.
And it's not just sports. They locked up the exclusive rights to broadcast the Oscars starting in 2029.
Just think about that for a second. The Oscars.
Yeah.
The absolute pinnacle of old school legacy Hollywood media.
Yeah, red carpets, tuxedos, the whole thing.
And it's leaving broadcast TV. It's moving to YouTube.
It really feels like the torch has officially been passed. The line between internet video and television is just gone.
It's completely gone. And their subscription numbers prove it. Google now has over 325 million paid subscriptions across all their services. They're converting free users to paid ones at a scale nobody else can touch.
Now, it wasn't a perfect report. They did mention the AI slop problem.
Yeah, the CEO, Neil Mohan, he addressed that. The platform is getting flooded with a lot of low-quality AI-generated spammy content.
It's super annoying to scroll through. But even with that, YouTube Shorts is averaging 200 billion daily views.
200 billion. It suggests that while we might complain about the quality, the algorithm is still keeping us completely hooked. The machine is just too powerful.
So YouTube has won the war for our screens, which leads us right into our second story. If YouTube owns the distribution, who's going to own the intelligence behind it all?
And we are seeing a very public feud breaking out between the two leaders in AI, OpenAI and Anthropic.
This is like the tech version of Coke versus Pepsi, isn't it?
It is. We've moved past the discovery phase and straight into brand warfare.
And it's all centered around the Super Bowl. So set the scene for us.
Okay, so Anthropic, they make the AI model Claude. They released some teaser ads for the Super Bowl, and they are aggressive. The whole point is to make fun of ChatGPT.
How are they doing that?
They have a human actor playing a chatbot, right? And the chatbot is just obnoxious.
Yeah.
Keeps interrupting the user to sell them stuff. The user asks for a workout plan, and the bot jumps in to sell shoe insoles.
So it's a direct shot at the idea that OpenAI is going to start putting ads in ChatGPT.
Exactly. The message is, we're the helpful tool for professionals. They're the ones who are going to spam you.
And OpenAI CEO, Sam Altman, he did not take that lying down.
Oh, not at all.
Yeah.
He went straight to X, and his response was really calculated.
Yeah.
He started off by saying the ads were funny, which is that classic move to show you're not bothered.
Right, the I'm not rattled play.
But then he pivoted. And this is the fascinating part. He started talking about Texans.
Texans? Why Texans? That seems so specific.
It's a signal. He's basically painting a picture of class warfare in tech.
Yeah.
He said, and I'm quoting here, more Texans use ChatGPT for free than total people use Claude in the U.S.
Huh. So he's framing Anthropic as this niche, expensive tool for the Silicon Valley elites.
Exactly. The people paying $100 a month for enterprise software. And by invoking Texans, Altman is positioning OpenAI as the tool for everybody else, the regular person's AI.
The blue-collar AI, it's a public utility, not some luxury item.
It's brilliant marketing, right? He's trying to own the populist lane in artificial intelligence.
And this all connects to their actual Super Bowl strategy, doesn't it? They're not just running a counter ad.
No, they're taking the high road.
Yeah.
Their whole focus is on builders. They're pushing their new tool, Codex, which helps people write code. He pointed out it got 500,000 downloads in just a few days.
So the message is, while they're making jokes, we're making tools.
Precisely.
Yeah.
He signed off his post with, I believe Codex is going to win. It's a battle for who becomes the default tool in our lives.
Fascinating. So while they're fighting for brand identity, our third story is about, well, it's about the hard power behind all this. What Alphabet is doing with infrastructure.
And the price tag is just it's staggering. This is the part of the report that made Wall Street kind of gasp. We need to talk about CapEx, capital expenditure.
So this is the money for the physical stuff. The data centers, the servers, the fiber optic cables.
Right. Alphabet's revenue was huge, $113 billion for the quarter. But they also announced that in 2026, they expect to spend between $175 and $185 billion on that infrastructure.
Hold on, say that again. $185 billion.
Billion. With a B.
In a single year.
In 1 year. That is roughly double what they spent in 2025. And 2025 was already a record year for spending.
Why? I mean, why the massive jump?
Because an AI query is fundamentally different from a regular search query. It takes exponentially more computing power. They are literally having to rebuild the architectural foundation of the internet to handle it.
So this money isn't just for servers, it's for building the power plants to run them.
It really is. They're building data centers the size of small cities. They're securing massive energy contracts, building cooling systems. It's a construction project on a global scale.
What does that mean for everyone else, for the startups? Can anyone even compete with a $185 billion spend?
In a word, no. This creates a giant moat around them. If you're a new AI startup, you can't build this yourself. You have to rent it.
So you become a tenant of Google or Microsoft or Amazon.
The big tech companies become the landlords of the digital future. That's the reality. They're the only ones who can afford this build-out.
And the craziest part is, even after spending all that, they're still wildly profitable.
Oh yeah, they posted $34.5 billion in net income just for the quarter.
It's mind-boggling. They can spend $185 billion on construction and still make that much money.
It gives them the freedom to experiment. Their other bets division, the self-driving cars and moonshots, it lost $3.6 billion.
A loss that would bankrupt almost any other company on Earth.
For them, it's a rounding error. The core, engine search, cloud, and YouTube just prints money.
It really paints the picture. YouTube makes the cash, OpenAI and Anthropic fight over the users, and Alphabet is pouring the concrete for the world it all runs on.
It's a completely self-sustaining ecosystem.
All right, before we wrap up, we have to mention our other wonderful partner for today's Scony.
If you're a golfer, or you just appreciate really high-quality shoes, you have got to check them out.
I just got a pair of their golf shoes, and the traction on the course is fantastic, but what I really love is that they don't look like clunky golf shoes. They look like premium sneakers.
You can go straight from the course to a meeting or out to lunch. They bridge that gap between performance and style.
They really do. And they've done us a great deal for our listeners. Just use the promo code SNARFL at checkout for 15% off your entire purchase.
The website is scony.com.
So, as we look back on the morning, we've got YouTube taking over the living room, a battle for the soul of AI, and this massive physical terraforming of the planet to support it all. What's the one big takeaway for you?
For me, it's convergence. 2026 feels like the year that digital just stops being its own separate thing.
What do you mean?
I mean, when YouTube is your TV and AI is your assistant and data centers are a major part of the national power grid, the line between online and offline just kind of disappears.
That's a powerful way to put it. The infrastructure of the internet is becoming the infrastructure of our actual lives.
It is. And the companies we talked about today are the ones pouring the foundation.
Well, on that note, we're going to let you get back to your Thursday. We hope it's a productive one.
Thanks for starting your morning with us.
We're here to help it snarful, so reach out on our website if you have any more questions.
That's a wrap on today's top stories. Remember, tech doesn't have to be complicated, and we're here to help connect the dots. If you've got questions or want to learn more, visit us at snarful.com. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time.